Yeah, shut up. It's been nearly 3 years now, and I'm still here making videos about Steven Universe, a cartoon that's been over since March of 2020. Don't judge me. It makes me happy. And I know I've been doing the whole pretending it's not over, living in denial thing for a while. Heck, I even made a whole merch collection around it. But at this point, really, it's mostly just nostalgic. I got into Steven Universe way back in 2017, almost 6 years ago. So this is more of a nostalgia trip than anything. Or at least, that's what I'm telling myself. So once again, let's take a look at a bunch of random Steven Universe junk to fill the void. Feel some nostalgia. And we got a fun one to start out. Did you guys know that there are Steven Universe trading cards? Or, I guess, there were. We'll get to that. But yeah, these are real. This is the Steven Universe trading card set released in 2019 from a company called Cryptozoic. I opened a ton of boxes of these last year, and they're really fun. Each pack has a bunch of different types of cards in them. Yeah, mostly screenshots from the show. You know, fun, wholesome moments like Steven on trial for murder, Bismuth about to kill child, this face, and Amethyst breaking down crying because she never asked to be made. I feel like you shouldn't make a trading card out of that. But there are some fancier ones, like these character cards, these ones shaped like vinyl records, and the big chase cards of the set, sketch and autograph cards. These are cards that are either signed by various voice actors from the show, or feature one-of-a-kind hand-drawn art done directly onto the card. These are so incredibly cool. Check it out. These are the ones that I've been able to collect over the years. There's Steven on the beach, Yellow Diamond looking like Goku, this amazing Stevani one, and oh dear. I really love these, man. I'm a sucker for trading cards. This is just perfect. In fact, I actually opened up a box of them when I launched my second channel, foafy, last summer. Yeah, I didn't think much of it at the time, but then the video somehow got 700,000 views. Yeah, okay. Cool! Yeah, I don't normally bring up how my videos perform or anything, and I'm not trying to brag here. I only mention this because after that video went up and did as well as it did, Steven Universe trading cards sold out. Like, everywhere. Any place that I knew that sold these cards were sold out within a week of my video going up. Not gonna lie, that freaked me out a little bit. This new channel had just launched and I was already seeing its power. But what's worse is that with them sold out, I can't really recommend them for pretending Steven Universe isn't over, because they're all dead now. But luckily, Cryptozoic themselves stepped in with a solution, which is why they are sponsoring today's video, so I can tell you guys about Steven Universe Beachapalooza, a card battling game made by Cryptozoic based around that episode where Steven watches hundreds of copies of himself die all at once. Oh, and they form a band or something. If you haven't seen that episode, this might not make total sense, but you, and up to 5 friends, each become a Steven and start forming your own bands to perform in Beach City's annual music festival, Beachapalooza, all while fighting off corrupted gems, homeworld gems, and other threats. It comes with all these cool decks of different Steven cards, actual physical gems made from delicious plastic. Don't eat them. And this adorable Cookie Cat scoreboard. It's just a really fun package. And a little behind the scenes here, usually when you get sponsored by something, there's a chance that they'll send you the product that you're going to be talking about. And Cryptozoic did just that. They sent me a copy of Beachapalooza to talk about for the video. But, they sent 6 copies? They just sent a case. Yes, Cryptozoic sent me a copy of this game and up to 5 friends. And I didn't tell them this, but I had already bought a copy for myself, so now I have 7? I mean, thank you. That's very generous. Now I can build my shrine. But anyway, if you want to try Beachapalooza for yourself, you can find the game for sale on Cryptozoic's website linked at the very top of this video's description. And it is an affiliate link, so if you do decide to pick up the game through my link, I do get a little extra kickback from it, so you're supporting the channel in the process. There are limited quantities though, so you might want to act fast. It is a Cryptozoic site exclusive, but if you're international, you can grab a copy from their eBay page. So again, check out the Steven Universe Beachapalooza card battling game at the top link in the description. Major thanks to Cryptozoic for sponsoring today's video, and now, yeah, let's look at some other Steven stuff. So we've seen the cards, but what if we took those cards, put a bunch of them in a row, stapled them together, and gave them words? It's books. I'm talking about books. Last time I fell down this deep, dark denial ditch, I did check out, one Steven Universe book. One? What, really? Wasn't even that exciting of a book. I got 4 minutes out of that? Jeez. Well, one thing I wasn't able to cover was the wealth of Steven Universe comics, because I didn't have any. So I bought some. Then I lost them in a move, so I bought some more. Now I will talk about them. And from what I've seen in my previous videos, these cartoon comic book adaptations are usually pretty dang good. I'm talking like prime pretending it's not over material. So I'm pretty optimistic here. This one's about Sadie and donuts. Yeah, don't expect a ton of deep lore here. Steven Universe Ultimate Dodown is a story about Sadie dealing with the whole thing where her crush died and then got revived by Steven and is now traveling through outer space with a team of aliens, but it's also about the crystal gems selling donuts, so, you know, that's fun. This one's about Steven going to school with Connie, and they fight a snail. And this last one's about, well, it's not really about anything. It's more a collection of shorter comics. You know how Steven Universe stories kind of run the gambit between like stopping alien dictators and the Fry Kid doesn't want to wear the costume? And these stories are kind of like in the middle. You know, we're still following Steven and the Crystal Gems and the main cast, but nothing's really happening, but they're still really fun, well-drawn, and well-written stories. And features the most screen time Sugalite's ever gotten. Ever. Genuinely, these were all really great. As expected, it felt like a bunch of lost episodes of Steven Universe that just don't move. And there are so many more of these comics, so if you miss Steven Universe, these are an absolute no-brainer. Moving on, toys. Now, I did check out some Steven Universe toys last time, but mostly just the Funko Pop vinyl figures, and it did not go well. We don't talk about Funko Pop, Pearl. But this time around, I thought we'd take a look at an often overlooked category of toy, mystery box toys. You know, the ones you see cluttering up the GameStop checkout lane, and you look at them and you're quietly wondering who's actually out here buying little cartoon figures of The Walking Dead, The Office, and groceries. But yeah, back in the day, there were actually a number of different sets of these toys, all based around Steven Universe. And to be honest, these are probably the better option anyway. I mean, they're kinda like Funko Pops, except they're smaller, cuter, more fun, and won't cost $60 on eBay. So check it out. I got a ton of different Steven Universe mystery toys to look at today, and it only cost $60 on eBay. I don't think I'm doing this right. I did a full video opening a bunch of these toys on my second channel, Foafy, but to make a long story short, I love this junk. It's all the fun of opening the trading cards, but you get a cool little toy for your desk instead of a cardboard slab that you're gonna stick in a box in the attic forever. There were 3 different series of toys I looked at. Steven Universe backpack hangers, Steven Universe minis, and the completely unrelated Steven Universe mystery minis by Funko? Oh, so they can make good Steven Universe toys, they just chose not to. Oh, it's okay. I mean, sure, they completely botched the Steven Universe toys in their premier line of figures, but at least they made up for it with the little toys that most people skip over while they're looking for Nerds rope. Ugh. I really shouldn't get this worked up over discontinued cartoon toys. But yeah, these Funko Mystery Minis are actually really nice. They don't really look like the characters from the show as much as they look like, I don't know, emoji versions of them? I mean, you can see what I'm talking about. It's something like that. But they're cute and they don't peer into my nightmares, so it's an improvement already. I bought a ton of these back in the day. Look at all this worthless plastic. The planet is dying. The other series of toys are pretty fun too. These other Steven Universe minis are really similar to the Funko ones, except they're a lot smaller and come with these little plastic stands, which you definitely need, or else, yeah, actually, maybe you don't need them. This is kind of fun. But surprisingly enough, my favorites are actually the backpack hangers. I had zero idea what to expect from these, besides the backpack hangy part. I don't really like keychains or clips, and the bags they came in just showed a bunch of generic art from the show. But when I opened the first one and got this Garnet toy, I was insanely impressed. Believe it or not, these are the first Steven Universe toys I've ever seen that are actually show accurate. No giant heads, tiny bodies, beady eyes, or emoji faces. These are just the characters from the show, albeit with 1 or 2 shortcomings. I really thought I'd make it through this segment without another nightmare stare. But for real, I really like these. In fact, I might need to look into getting some more, because apparently there's a secret one. I must know the secret. And there's tons more I could talk about with Steven Universe toys. I found these off-brand Steven Universe Lego sets that I've just been dying to build. Oh, and remember that cool collection box of Gravity Falls dome figures from the Pretending Gravity Falls Isn't Over video? Yeah, I found a box just like that, but for Steven Universe. Got this little cookie cat window you can see the toys through. It's really cool. And personally, these are all absolutely perfect for Pretending Steven Universe Isn't Over, TM, because they not only remind me of the show, but they also take me back to that that time in like 2017 when I was first getting into Steven Universe, and I'd pick these up at Best Buy or GameStop all the time. So these get my 100% seal of approval. Too bad you can't get them anywhere anymore. There's tons of pretending it's not over options if you want to go the toy route. You're just gonna have to do some eBay searching first. Here's a quick one: video games. Yeah, I've already made dedicated videos on just about all of these, so we're gonna do this lightning round style. The Steven Universe Light RPG trilogy: Attack the Light, Save the Light, and Unleash the Light. Really good, super faithful games with awesome art and voice acting from the actual cast of the show. The best one is Save the Light. Multiverses, that Super Smash Bros. Clone from last year. You can finally make Garnet punch Steven in the face. It's a good time. The Minecraft Steven Universe mashup pack. Just adorable. It turns everything in Minecraft into Steven Universe stuff. Even the map turns into a full recreation of Beach City. Too bad I suck at Minecraft. Might have to hop back into that at some point. And lastly, Cartoon Network Battle Crashers. A side-scrolling beat-em-up where you can play as Steven along with a bunch of other Cartoon Network characters, and it's real bad. It's just not good. It's just really not good. And with that, I think I've exhausted most of my Steven Universe stuff. I talked about basically all the games, toys, cards, a bunch of the books. What else is there? Oh, right, there's a show. There's like a whole show that I can watch if I miss Steven Universe. Steven Universe. Wait, has it happened? Has it finally happened? Have I finally exhausted all possible options so that my only way to pretend Steven Universe isn't over is to just talk about the actual show? Well, I guess it has, so to round out this video, let's take a look at this. The Steven Universe Complete Collection box set. I'm talking all 5 seasons of Steven Universe, plus the movie, plus Steven Universe Future, plus bonus features, all on DVD. You know, DVD, that video disc format that's literally as old as me. I'm 27, by the way. The video format that doesn't do HD. The video format that most stores can barely sell in the bargain bins now. Yeah, man, I don't know what it is, but Cartoon Network just seems absolutely determined to never release anything on Blu-ray or any HD format, at least not in North America. This show was made in HD. It streams in HD, but if you want it on home video, because any show can get yoinked from these streaming services at any time, we learned that by now, all you get is SD. Stupid definition. Every Steven Universe home video release in North America has been DVD. The Big Adventure Time box set? DVD. Over the Garden Wall? DVD. OKKO? DVD, and it's not even the complete series. And this wouldn't bug me as much if Disney hadn't shown everyone up by releasing an amazing Gravity Falls Blu-ray set. I guess that's what that Disney money gets you. You slightly less obsolete circle. Like, I get it, I guess. Most people just stream shows now, especially people in Cartoon Network's target demographic. I'm not saying it's a deal breaker or anything. I mean, I bought it, but I wanted to bring it up because A, it's been bothering me for years, and B, it's honestly the only major downside to this box set. Really, this thing is amazing. The whole outside slip has this shiny holographic sheen over some gorgeous artwork of Beach City. The DVD set actually slides out like this, and it's a book. Each disc gets its own page with some more of that adorable storybook art, and it really covers everything. I will say, as cute as it is, getting the DVDs in and out of each of these pages is not the easiest. I really feel like I'm scuffing them up every time I take them out, but I kinda get the feeling Cartoon Network expected most people to just buy this to look at, and not to actually watch. But overall, if you miss Steven Universe, this collection really does bring up that nostalgia, with all the art covering major events from every single season and just overall nailing the vibe. Oh, and I guess you can like watch the show on it or something. Whatever.